I hope this figure is clear enough. Now, we are going to see the situation of demand pull or cost push through this graph. Now, in our figure, we have the x-axis is indicating a level of national output, and your y-axis is showing level of price level. Now, we have the initial aggregate demand curve, AD naught. AD naught is the initial aggregate demand curve, and your AS naught curve is your aggregate supply curve. The intersection point E naught, intersecting point of aggregate demand AD naught and aggregate supply AS naught, indicated by E naught, is the equilibrium point and giving you price level P naught. P naught being the general price level at this equilibrium level E naught. Now, and Q naught being the equilibrium level of output. Now, how can this aggregate demand curve AD naught moves to AD1? This movement or shifting of aggregate demand curve from AD naught to AD1 is mainly because of increase or rise in government expenditures. When there is rise in government expenditures and also increase in deficit financing, there will be more money supply within the economy. Now, with more money within the economy and giving rise to aggregate demand, this aggregate demand curve shifts to AD1. Now, your AD1, aggregate demand being AD1, and the supply, the level of supply still remaining AS naught. Now, creating a new equilibrium point E1. This new equilibrium point E1 with aggregate demand AD1 and AS1 is giving you a new price level, which is OP1. This OP1 price, general price level, is higher than OP0. Price is rising. This rise in price is due to demand pull, factors. Now, again, we have a situation with increase in the aggregate demand from AD0 to AD1. Now, the supply curve AS naught is shifted to AS1. This movement in the supply curve from AS0 to AS1, giving a new equilibrium point E2. This equilibrium point E2 is depicting a higher price level. There is equilibrium, of course, but at an increasing price. This increase in aggregate demand or movement or shifting of your equilibrium point from E1 to E2, supply curve shifting from AS0 to AS1 is mainly due to increase in the cost of production. So, the cost push factors are also prevailing or working in the economy to bring a rise in price. So, this situation of rising prices keeps on rotating within the economy. Inflationary factors are functioning. Both demand pull factors and your cost push factors are functioning within the economy, and the economy is moving forward year by year. So a prolonged rise in general price level is going to be very harmful for the economy. Now, this process of joint operation of demand pull and cost push factors is responsible for the persistent rise in price in the Indian economy. So, in order to prevent this or control the situation, budget deficits have to be drastically cut. Steps to prevent the increase in cost of production must be taken up, and also avoiding frequent hike in administered prices, and also administering indirect taxes to the best or efficient way will be the best means to have a stable economy. With this, I'll wind up my today's lecture. Okay. No,